Everyone, it's Maher from Vancouver, BC. For those of you joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel. I used to post once a week from different sides of Vancouver and gave one recruitment tip. But lately I've been posting daily because I've been interviewing a lot of professional people and asking them questions. So today it's my privilege to interview Matt Burns. He's passionate, innovative, and global HR executive. Welcome, Matt. Hi, Matt. Thank you for joining me. Can you tell me more about yourself and your company?
Sure, happy to. My name is Matthew Burns and I'm the Human Resources Director for Yes Canada. We're an organization that is based out of Denmark, but I lead the HR operations for the Canadian franchisee. That consists of 62 stores coast to coast here in Canada and about 1,500 employees. And I'm very privileged to lead the team of 22 HR professionals that are dispersed coast to coast, supporting our colleagues in our stores. In terms of the organization, we are a home decor company, so we sell furnishings, mattresses, soft goods in terms of pillows and sheets and other home decor in our business. From the HR perspective, our foundations really are in technology. When I joined the organization in 2015, it was with a view to helping the organization scale and grow. And when I joined, we did not have an HR function to begin with. It was simply a number of people on the team doing great work, but there really wasn't a unified HR strategy or vision, and there certainly wasn't any technology. Over the course of several months, we added 5 new systems, and we increased the team from 18 to 22, and did so really to help the organization grow as it sought to expand its footprint from, at the time, just over 40 stores on its path to becoming 100 stores coast to coast in Canada. Our path on technology was a bit unique. So when I joined, we needed everything. We had a payroll and a time and attendance system, but not much else. So it became very clear that we needed all other systems to help enable our change and our growth. We were fortunate in that we did not have any systems in place, so nothing was there to take down. We could just build from the ground up. Though with an aggressive mandate of growth and limited time, I knew that technology would need to play a key role. So we went out to the market, we talked to all the big enterprise players. I don't need to mention the names, I think we know those big, large HR enterprise solutions. And I'll be frank, I was disappointed with the feedback that I received. What I heard consistently was, Matt, we are traditional players, we have a large history and legacy, and a lot of your colleagues use our systems. And that was really the sales pitch. Having said that, I think that sales pitch, it doesn't resonate with me the way it once may have a few years ago. I'm maybe a bit stubborn, but in my way of thinking, if I'm going to cut you a big check for a technology, I want some say in the final product, and that wasn't available with the large enterprise solutions. They have a traditional fixed way of doing things, and it's the organizations that they work with's job to adapt themselves to fit their system. I actually think it should be the inverse of that. So we did not go with large enterprise solutions, but rather went out to the market and found 5 different vendors for 5 different HR solutions. An applicant tracking vendor, a learning management system vendor, an HRIS, a claims management system, and a ticketing system, and then did our own back-end integration and put the systems all together and essentially created our own enterprise solution at a fraction of the price with what we think is better technology and a seamless experience for our users. So ultimately, our path was paved with technology to start with. As we go forward, our strategy focuses now on data. We have the benefit of 5 systems, actually 7 now we've added total, that are cranking out data at a rate we've never seen in this company before. I'm really excited about the next couple of months where we're going to have an opportunity to take that model, leverage all the historical data we've been collected, flipping the model and inverting it, and then getting predictive with that. And for those who aren't familiar with the term predictive analytics, here's what I would offer. The system itself is predicated on your history. So you take your data over the course of many, many months or years, and from that you can draw trends. You can bounce up many different factors up against those trends, and then project future events based on probabilities. So in the case of turnover as an example, I can tell you that as an organization, there's a strong correlation between turnover and training completion. So managers that don't complete their training within the prescribed period of time turn over a lot faster than those that do. So we know that training becomes a real strong correlation between success. So when we have line managers telling us, hey, I don't have time for this training, or my direct report doesn't have time for this training, before we would have said, okay, we'll find another date. Now we'll say, okay, we'll find another date, but let me warn you that if this goes longer than a couple of weeks, the likelihood this person's going to turn over becomes much, much higher that's risk that you have to balance against the short-term benefit that you may have by keeping somebody on the sales floor. So those discussions we can have now with data. Before, that was a qualitative conversation, and as you can appreciate, in an operational environment, qualitative struggles to resonate with that audience. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to leverage data going forward, because it completely changes and transforms our relationship with the business. Today it's focused on reacting and firefighting, but in the future it's going to focus on leveraging data proactively, bringing it to the business, and then hopefully coaching and counseling them on how to avoid risks as opposed to cleaning up messes.